What's up guys? My name is Samira and welcome to my channel. This is the second part of 20 things I learned before turning 20. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. The next lesson I actually learned pretty recently. Number 11, you should ask for feedback from different people in your life. If they have experience in whatever you need feedback on, even better. Take the criticism well. I have struggled with that so much because I tend to get really defensive. I still do. Not in the past. However, if you go to people you trust, you can be damn sure they're not gonna be mean to you. They're not gonna laugh at you. And they're gonna give you constructive criticism. You're probably gonna hear things you don't wanna hear, or you've heard too much already. And that's annoying, and sometimes it even hurts. However, if you trust the people that you ask, they're probably coming from a place of love with whatever they're criticizing you on. So trust me, if you get offended or if you feel attacked by criticism, take a step back and ask yourself, why am I mad at this? Are they maybe right? Is that why I get so pressed about it? Either way, constructive criticism is important for us to grow as a person. How are we supposed to know what we can do better? Whether it's personality or skills or even studying, your job, learning new things. We wouldn't be able to get better at those without people giving us some kind of feedback. So, yeah. Take constructive criticism well. Or as well as you can. It's a work in progress. Point number 12, asking for help is not a weakness. Whether you're asking for help because of school, mental health, physical health, it doesn't matter. You're stronger with people supporting you and having your back. And actually, the moment you share your issues or problems, they seem a lot smaller. Even if we don't always want to believe that. Somehow it's the truth. Speaking about health, point number 13. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. That's the entire lesson. Being physically healthy doesn't mean you are overall healthy unless you're also doing okay mentally. Talking about mental health, that brings me to a point that's very dear to my heart. Your body is not just a beauty tool. Your body does so many things for you. It allows you to breathe. It allows your heart to beat. It allows you to experience all the things you love around you. Your body actually has a function. It's supposed to make you live. Your body is beautiful in itself for giving you the opportunity to live. And if the people around you don't realize that, then honestly, they don't deserve to be around you. You're beautiful the way you are, no matter how much you weigh. The two things, value of a person and their weight or body shape, they have nothing to do with each other. And don't let anybody tell you that. Point number 15. It's okay to get rid of toxic people in your life. If they're pulling you down, if they're manipulating you, those are toxic people. Get rid of them. The thing is, with toxic people, you can't talk. You can't tell them what the problem is because all that's gonna happen is they're gonna manipulate you back into their lives and they're gonna guilt trip you. Honestly, to get rid of someone who's toxic, it's a hard thing, especially when you want to talk to them. They're going to guilt trip you. However, not everybody who's being negative in a certain situation is necessarily toxic. There are fine but very clear lines of someone constantly being toxic and just not agreeing with you. Don't use getting rid of toxic people as an excuse to not talk or confront people who are being negative in certain situations, unless they're gonna guilt trip you back into their lives. But honestly, until then, try to talk to them about it first, before you just cut them out of your life. Number 16, believe in yourself. You should honestly try to be your own biggest fan without tearing other people down. That's not necessary. Just look out for you and try to be your best self. If you want huge pictures of yourself, put them up, okay? As long as it helps you believing in yourself, that's fine. Treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated. And spoiler alert to all of you who don't like themselves yet, being treated the way you deserve means being treated well. Point number 17. Okay, I've struggled with that for so many years of my life, and it's honestly so unnecessary. But a handful of close friends is enough. You don't need to be close friends with everybody. You really don't need more. The rest are acquaintances, colleagues, people you hang out with, but they're not close friends. And trust me, that's really fine. Okay, the next lesson is going to be a bit different from the ones before, but I also feel like it's a really important lesson. Number 18, stay organized. Okay, seriously, I've struggled with this so much when I was in primary school, and I wished I'd gotten it earlier. Family, friends, school, hobbies, all of that takes up so much time, right? Especially if you have hobbies where you want to or have to improve. And honestly, organizing makes everything so much easier because you know exactly when you have to be where, and you know how much time you can spend on that thing, and you have everything at the right place. So you don't have to spend hours and hours searching for stupid things that you could have just put in a freaking folder. But that's okay. Listen, if you're a messy person and you like being a messy person, go on with it. But really, organization makes everything so much easier. Number 19, education is important. I know I sound like everybody's moms and dads seeing this, but it's the truth. Looking back, I really struggled in high school, but being in college now, it was worth it. Looking back, you'll be like, I'm glad I did this. Just try to do your best in whatever school system you are in. Then you'll end up looking back and saying, well, I'm glad I did it. Last but definitely not least, self-reflection is your best frenemy. I know a lot of us don't want to think about all the things we could improve because humans are mostly perfectionists, and we will always find things we can improve or want to improve. It's scary to think about all the things you could do better or you could be better at. Sometimes it's necessary for us to do it. And instead of just pointing out what we could do better, self-reflection tells us how we could do it better. We're asking the whys to the whats. We're asking, why am I mad at myself for not working out today? Why did I get so pressed about someone criticizing me? Why did I get mad at myself for not completing a task perfectly? Why did I procrastinate the paper until the last day? There are so many things where you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I like this? And that's where self-reflection comes in. If you think about why, and you don't stop asking the why question until you actually get to the root of the problem, you're gonna at least have the possibility to find out why you're doing it and how to not do it anymore. Re-evaluating your behavior and evaluating and analyzing whether or not you actually have to fix something, or if you maybe just have to change your attitude about a problem, that actually helps a lot already. Once you realize what your actual problems are and not just your superficial ones, you're gonna have the opportunity and the possibility to get better at it and not have the problem anymore. We all don't want to have problems, right? I feel like some people do want to have a lot of problems and just whine about them forever. But if you don't want to be one of those people, you have to find out what your problems actually are and how you're gonna fix them. And that can only happen with self-reflection. Alright guys, these were the 20 lessons I learned before turning 20. I've actually recorded this video before turning 20. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't think I would get myself to do it today, but I did. This was my 20 before 20 video, and I'm sure I would have more lessons to share, but I think I'm gonna stop here. It wouldn't make such a great title, and I would probably fry your brain if I just continue going on. And I would also fry my brain. Or, well, future me's brain, because she's gonna be the one editing this. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. More videos are following soon. And leave a comment and tell me what life lessons you learned so far and which of my tips or points, lessons, whatever you want to call them, you like the best. Thank you so much. I love you.